everyone, and welcome to In Between Seasons, a place where you are not who you used to be, but also not yet who you are becoming. My name is Zaleka Ngomane, and I am so glad that you're here. So, in this video, we'll be just introducing the new season. So, the title of our season is called Intentional Beginnings Without the Rush. So, basically, we are opening the season with gentleness. We are choosing to be intentional without having any pressure. And our book of this season is this book. This is the book that we'll be reading together. This is Unleash Your Full Potential and Live Your Ultimate Life by Warren Veenman and Sally Eichhorst. So if there's anyone who'd like to read the book with me, I'll be reviewing it at the end of the season. Please do buy it. I saw it's available on Amazon, and it's also available on Takealot for just under 400 rand. So today I want us to talk about intentional living. So for me, intentional living means that I am choosing direction versus choosing pressure. I have been a victim, not necessarily a victim, but actually I have succumbed to the January pressure where I have a vision board, I have New Year's resolutions, I have stuff that I want to achieve for the year, and I actually do not follow through on them. And I know I am not the only one. I've wanted to have a YouTube channel for the longest time ever. My friends know that I've been speaking about this. I've been speaking about a podcast, but finally, 2026, clock it. But yeah, those are some of the things that I've found very challenging, especially when the year begins. I just want to do everything. I want to go to the gym. I want to lose weight. I want to eat healthy. But by the time it's April or it's May, I am not following through on any of those things. So I decided that actually, maybe I've been looking at the whole thing the wrong way, or my approach to it was something that I could not follow through. So I sat down and I realized, actually, I am not doing all of these things intentionally. I am doing these things because everyone else is doing them. And what better way than for you to live intentionally than choosing direction? So what I've done for this year is wanting to choose direction and just realizing that not everyone is going to have the same goal, or not everyone is going to have the same thing lined up for them for that year. And I think another mistake that I've also done is actually not praying about all of these things. I would have a vision board, I would have New Year's resolutions, but I would not pray over that. I would not put God first in whatever that I was doing. I would just say, no, I want to achieve this, I want to do this, but I did not really put it out there like that. I did not really pray for it like that, to say, okay, God, please help me as I start the year. This and this and this is on my vision board, or this and this and this is on my list of New Year's resolutions. Please help me achieve, or please guide me, or please hold my hand. I have not done any of that, and I realized that that is where I actually tend to lose my direction. So this year I was like, you know what, let me just choose to have a direction instead of doing stuff for pressure. I don't need to have a vision board. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having a vision board. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having New Year's resolutions and stuff. But for me, I chose to have direction over having things piled up or plans that I don't even follow through. So what I've done was, I was like, okay, I always say I want to go to the gym. I always say I want to lose weight. But when the year begins, I'm very intentional about it. I am very focused. I'm doing it. I'm posting. I'm holding myself accountable. But 3 months down the line, I'm just like, I'm too tired to go to the gym. And then I'm paying for nothing at the end of the day. So I chose that instead of saying I want to go to the gym, I'm just going to say I want to move my body more. So there's no limit to what I need to do. There's no stamp to say, okay, this is the gym. I'm doing the gym, and that's just about it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take it slowly. I'm going to do park runs. I'm going to walk just to, keep fit, keep active. And then I was like, you know what, also, I want to learn a new skill. I don't want to have a long list of stuff that I'm going to do for the year, because I know I struggle so much with following through. So I was like, no, you know what, I'm just going to learn a new skill. Then I told myself that I want to read at least one book a month, of which I try to incorporate books into this YouTube channel, so that at least if I do it with the community, I am holding myself accountable for that one little thing that I wanted to do for the year. So if I'm saying I want to read one book a month, I'm not putting too much pressure on myself, but I'm being intentional about it, and I'm doing something that is gonna like keep me like focused or keep me on the line when it comes to that. So if I'm incorporating a book into this community, it means that I have to see the book through, because I promise that I'm gonna come back and review it. So I'm being intentional with what I'm doing, and I'm holding myself accountable. And then another thing, I was like, you know what, I want to journal, I want to do solo dates. But I realized that actually, if I'm home, I don't get to do those things unless I have to actually put together some content for our community. And that's how I get to reflect on a lot of stuff. So I spend the whole pressure of wanting to do everything that everyone does to actually focusing on a smaller and a bunch of stuff. And I feel like with that, I'm creating some sort of motion. I'm creating some sort of I don't know how to put it, but I'm creating like a habit, if I can put it like that. I'm creating a habit. So I'm getting myself used to the fact that I read one book a month, I walk, I do park runs, I learned a new skill, or I learn a new skill, and until I perfect it, I am not putting too much pressure on myself to get a lot of things done. And I realize that most of us fail because we tend to put so much pressure in wanting to have our lives figured out. But the whole point is for you to actually do something, as small as it looks, as little as it looks. Start where you can start, and make sure that you see yourself through that. Because I feel like when we pile up things and we want to do so many things, we actually cluster our whole lives, because we don't really focus on the same thing, or we don't really focus on one thing, and then we just end up losing like motion for the rest of everything that we've piled up. And by the time we clock June, July, we are lost, we are tired, we are overwhelmed, we just don't want to be part of society anymore. So I think for everyone who's looking to like live life with more intention, more direction, maybe you should start by doing the small things, the things that you feel like give you fulfillment, the things that you feel like you can conquer without any pressure like on top of you. Because for me, I know that if I don't go for a park run maybe on a Saturday and I have something else to do, I don't actually feel that bad as compared to when I used to go to the gym, and I would feel so bad that, oh my gosh, I'm wasting so much money, but I'm really super tired. So I just chose a park run. It's very free, I don't need to spend money. Instead, I earn some vitality points. Shout out to Discovery, the cult. But yeah, I don't feel bad for missing out on some of those things. I don't put that much pressure on myself, as much as it's something that I was intentional with from the beginning of the year, to say this is the direction that I'm taking. I am not losing out in any way. So yeah, if you're looking to starting a new hobby, you're looking to doing new things, you have a vision board, you have stuff that you want to do, pray over those things and make sure that you do not put yourself under a lot of pressure to achieve everything all at once. I'm not saying it's not possible, but I'm saying that we are moving away from putting pressure on ourselves, because as much as we are on a journey of healing, as much as we are on a journey of self-discovery, we don't want to cloud our lives. We don't want to make our lives all messed up or clumsy because we just want to get things done all at once. Like, there's always a time for everything. So thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like and comment and subscribe. If there's anything that you're planning to do for the year, please comment down below. If you're looking to starting a new hobby, please comment down below. We'll definitely support you. And please let me know if you'll be buying the book, and we'll be reviewing it together at the end of the season. I can't wait to discuss the theme of the season in more detail with you on the next video. I'm looking forward to hearing your guys' views, what you have to say. What do you think about intentional living with the purpose versus living under pressure? Please do comment down below, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.